A long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. That's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Yeah, like a huge, hungry grizzly bear. Hibbert feasting at the rim.
Dang can't get it to go. Dunleavy, the pass to Hansbrough. Kicks it to Dunleavy. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Rose. The pass to Bogans. Inside. And Noah with the slam.
And this is how aggressive Noah can be. When he senses an opportunity to finish it, he goes for it.
Pass to Hansbrough. Down low. Here's Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Collison against Rose. Collison, the pass to Hansbrough. And Hansbrough slams it in.
I like the balance that Collison strikes between passing and scoring.
Here's Rose. And the layup's good off the glass.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
For Indiana, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Hansbrough finds Collison. Boozer with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Dang, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Granger misses. Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Bogans. He kicks it to Boozer. Now here's Rose. Back to Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Pass to Collison. Hibbert at the elbow. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And that's now 6 points for Roy Hibbert. Rose passes to Noah. And the shot goes in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Collison. He dishes it to Dunleavy. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the floater. Can't get it to fall.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Right wing. Dunleavy kicks to Collison. The tray. Rebound by the Bulls. The drive by Boozer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Dunleavy.
Boozer, quite the efficient scorer. A banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pacers trail by 3. Granger passes to Hansbrough. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. They get it again. Noah kicks to Dang. Second shot opportunity. Noah, the second chance points on the tip in. Noah's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Granger after the made shot from Joakim Noah. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Out to the wing. Indiana moving it around. Yes, that goes in. He's got 8.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Hogan's passes to Noah. To the paint. Here's Boozer. And Noah with the slam.
And using all of his length there. Noah cleaning the offensive glass and able to put that one back home.
Granger outside. He takes it in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Collison against Rose. And the pass to Dang. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Collison. Nothing on the board. Granger right side. The dish to Hansbrough. Hibbert kicks to Granger. Goes up on the wing. Again, Indiana.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Rose. Dang can't get it to go. Granger outside. Passes it to Dunleavy. Dishes it to Hibbert. Granger passes to Dunleavy. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Boozer.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rose attacking. The kick out to Dang. 3-pointer, Bogans. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For 3, Dunleavy gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dunleavy's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Pass to Bogans, and here is Dang. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot. You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Rush is jacked in for Indiana. And the Bulls making a change also. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Rose. Now Watson kicks it to Boozer. Noah dishes to Watson. Here's Bogans. Feeds it to Noah. Great D that time from Hibbert.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
To the left wing. And for three, Collison. Pass to Hansbrough. Now Rush. Here's Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 4 assists now tonight.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now here's Dang. 8 points for him. He gets it in there. Dang's got 10.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Rush. He kicks it to Collison. And stolen by Watson. And Bogans gets it to go. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Here's Collison, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Sensing the opportunity there, Collison sneaking inside for the finish.
The Bulls leading by 5. Watson up top. He has yet to score. Here's Boozer. Rush grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Chicago is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And good that time. 12 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. Now the pass to Rush. At the top of the key, Hansbrough. For 3, Dunleavy. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Dunleavy's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Watson with it. Passes to Bogans. Outside Boozer. A fader. Rebounded by Collison.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Chalk up 2 there. Boozer's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Rush. Still scoreless. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Watson. Right side, Boozer. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The 15-footer. Over to the wing. Kicks to Watson.
Hibbert, he has the size to affect shots, even without lifting very far off the ground. When you're 7'2", with long arms, you can do that.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Pacers trail by 8. Rush the pass to George. Now Foster. Thomas covering. The feed to Rush. Gibson with the steal. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
And Rush kicks to Granger. Pass to Ford. Back to Granger. Cuts it 5 from 18. Here's Rose driving the lane. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now, here is George. Scoreless thus far. From deep. The rebound by Gibson. Bulls leading by 12. Here's Rose. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. That's 10 points for Rose.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, George. He kicks to Ford. No good again that time. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Feeds it to Thomas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Timeout. Oh, great ball movement there.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Bulls in second.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Pacers trail by 16. The pass to Rush. Nobody near George. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that will serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
Rose looking around. Here's Johnson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ford passes to Granger. He dishes it to Ford. Back to Granger. Indiana moving it around. To the inside. Foster and Thomas with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Clark, we're seeing a lot of teams around the league employing the small ball approach. Do you see that catching on?
I think it will, Kevin. The 3-ball is here to stay. I mean, that does tend to favor more skilled and mobile players, the ability to knock down threes and space the floor. If you can also add some size, though, then I think you've got a pretty lethal combination. Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Hansborough's come in for Jeff Foster. And Dunleavy's subbed in for George. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here is Indiana. 17-point game. Passes it to Granger. Ford with the ball. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Thomas.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Now, here's Brewer. He's guarded closely. There's the dish to Thomas. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ford against Rose. Pass to Granger. Gibson with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. He feeds it to Thomas. That one falls. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ford with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Dunleavy the pass to Granger to halt the run. No good that time. Great D that time from Gibson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Rush. And both free throws good for Johnson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
To see the numbers on Derrick Rose. He had a strong showing last season. Around 20 points per game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers. As good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Now, here is Ford. Still yet to score. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Noah comes in for Thomas. And it's Bogan's in for Johnson.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Dunleavy dishes to Hibbert. Granger kicks to Dunleavy. And the 3 off target. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-5 run.
And they were ranked 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. We see a lot of teams get lazy at the defensive end, but not this group last season.
And the rebounding we just talked about, night in and night out, they control the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. And that one falls for Brewer. And this summer, Greg, a lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And, Kevin, we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
Luol Deng is checked in for Keith Bogans. Dunleavy for three. Connects from three-point range. Dunleavy's got 11.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Outside Gibson. Here's Brewer. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And, you know, it's a bonus to have big men who pass it like this. Gibson, solid instincts there.
Out to the right wing. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Hibbert. Bank shot, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here's Hansbrough. Here's Ford, and the Pacers another three.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Gibson passes to Rose. Driving inside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Indiana's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Now here's Hansbrough. To the left side wing. Dunleavy for 3. Here's Ford. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Deng. Another shot, and it's laid in by Gibson. Gibson's got his first basket of the night.
You got to get a body on Gibson, because if you don't, he's relentless in attacking the offensive glass.
Dunleavy finds Hansbrough. Ranger against Rose. A baseline J. That one a little long. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Gibson. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Hibbert. Stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Rose back up. And Brewer kicks it to Noah. Fires at the elbow. And he can't bank that one in. And Indiana shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Hansbrough a screen on Deng. Here's Granger. Dunleavy up top. And there's the pass to Ford. They grabbed their own miss.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Brewer pushes to Deng. To the wing right side. Gibson passes to Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
The Pacers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Ford kicks to Dunleavy. Granger outside. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Dunleavy the pass to Ford. Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
Brewer's shot is off. And here are the Pacers now. Granger inside the line, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Now Rose. He's got 18. They get it back. Here's Gibson, and he converts the layup. Gibson's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Granger. Dishes to Hansbrough. Ford passes to Hibbert. To the middle. Here's Hansbrough. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Change here. Collison's out there. Boozer, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bogans comes in for Rose. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Boozer wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago. No good. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Collison inside. Second chance effort. And Hibbert lays it up and in. Hibbert's got 12 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
On the wing, Dang. Kicks it to Bogans. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Here's Boozer in the post. Hansborough's there. Boozer can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
To the right side. Pass to Dunleavy. Granger outside. Trying to break that ice cold spin. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out front, running away with it. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Rose. Pass to Boozer. And it's Dang in the corner. Jacks up a three. On the wing, Dang. Outside Rose. A three-pointer is right on target. Rose has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bulls. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Rose, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Roy Hibbert.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
And And Indiana shooting well. They're at 45%. Collison kicks to Dunleavy. Hansbrough, the pass to Collison. It's good from long range. Collison's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
On the wing, Dang. Here he goes, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Tang's got 14.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
There's the pass to Hansbrough. He kicks to Dunleavy. Nobody near Granger. No good on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Rose passes to Boozer, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Collison finds Dunleavy. The kick out to Collison. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Back to Collison. Hibbert with the screen on Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Granger from outside. The offensive rebound. Collison dishes to Hansbrough. Pass to Dunleavy. Granger outside. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Basket counts.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Kicks it out to Granger. Granger can't get that one to fall.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good by Noah.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Granger. Now Dunleavy. Pulls it up. And Granger with the basket on the assist by Dunleavy. And that's 10 points for Danny Granger.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Rose kicks to Bogans. Dang gets a wide open look. The kick out to Rose. Boozer against Hansbrough. And Hibbert with the block.
Trying to attack Roy Hibbert land. His timing impeccable.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Danny Granger. One shot.
The free throw drops for Danny Granger.
You know, the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Now here's Boozer. 5 points in the game. Bogans can't get it to go. Noah against Hansbrough. Outside Collison. Out to the right wing. Hansbrough, the pass to Dunleavy. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Hibbert. Great defense that time from Noah. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Dang against Collison. Dang kicks to Rose. And finished off by Noah.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Inside, Hibbert gets the bucket. Hibbert's got 14.
You know, not something we get to see very often. Hibbert lighting up the scoreboard.
Collison against Rose. And Rose throws it down.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Dunleavy, the pass to Granger. Here is Hansbrough. Here's Dunleavy. 11 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 14.
And this is what he does. Stretch the floor with deep range. You have to close out hard on Dunleavy.
Floats one up. Rose gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Granger following the score by Derrick Rose. Collison into the lane. And the layup is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Rose. He's got 27. Left side, Dang. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 8 now on the night. Collison with it. He's got 5. Kicks to Hansbrough. Stolen by Bogans. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Dang passes to Noah. Here's Boozer. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. It's stolen by Rose. Over to the left wing. Bogans from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Bogans got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for the Pacers. So for the Bulls. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Brewer finds Korver. Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for Johnson.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Collison against Korver. Collison, the pass to Dunleavy. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 17 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Hibbert with the block. Here's Dunleavy. Guarded by Korver. Fires it up. Dunleavy's shot is off. The Bulls shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And the 3 ball is good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And here's Collison after James Johnson was able to get the triple. The fadeaway. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now here's Korver. Hasn't made one yet. Brewer finds Gibson. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Hansbrough. Here's Rush. Guarded by Korver. Indiana moving it around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Collison looking around. In the corner, Rush with it. Hibbert inside. Guarded by Korver. Collison gets a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Collison's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Chicago has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Johnson outside. Korver gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And, you know, the veteran leadership Darren Collison, D.C., brings to this team is really important. His younger teammates really look up to him and respect him.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Foster's checked in for Hibbert. Granger comes in for Hansbrough. And it's Paul George in for Dunleavy. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And back in the draft, Paul George was getting a lot of buzz, and now you see why. It's the potential he has to grow in this league by building on his skill set.
TJ Ford, he's checked in for Indiana. Good on the second free throw. 1:02 left in the third. Chicago has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And here is Brewer. He kicks it to Gibson. Clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Rush with the steal. To the inside. Here's George. Rebound by the Bulls. Gibson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The pass to Watson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Pacers ball.
Indiana's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Foster, and it's Foster finishing it off.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Brewer up top. The 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here is Ford. Since Michael Jordan's final three-peat with the Bulls, GA, Western Conference teams have won 9 of the last 12 NBA titles.
And since MJ retired in 1998, the 2 best players have been Kobe and Duncan, both in the West. The Spurs and Lakers winning all 9 of those titles.
Here is Watson. Paul George making his last shot. It's Ronnie Brewer on the wing. Thomas down low. Foster on him. Back to Brewer. Shot clock at 5. Watson kicks to Gibson. Off target with his 3. The Pacers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And stolen by Watson. Here's Brewer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside for George. And the Pacers another three.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now, here's Watson. The feed to Johnson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Gibson. From the baseline. And the jumper falls for him.
A competent score from the mid-range. Actually, maybe his best part of his game. Gibson's solid at recognizing when that shot's available.
On the wing, George. And Clark, last season, some contentious contract negotiations between the NBA and its officials. Nice to have things settled, isn't it?
Always good to have labor peace, Kevin. Yeah, the collective bargaining agreement is set to expire after this season, so we've got to take a pause and hold our breath. Could be another tense summer coming up.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Passes to Rush. Feeds to Foster. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gibson is a handful to deal with inside at times. Good at forcing the defense to foul him.
At the line for the Bulls, Taj Gibson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
And Indiana making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. 4 dishes to Granger. It's stolen by Watson. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
When you have a passer like Watson, that's an added bonus. I mean, he's really skilled at finding the open guy, and that helps any team.
And George kicks to Granger. Down low, some nice passing here by Indiana. Rush the pass to Ford. Just 4 to shoot. Granger inside the line, hits the jumper in space. Granger's got 9 points now in just the second half.
George was known as a scorer out of college, and on that possession, the defense may be a little too focused on that ability.
Now here's Gibson. Here's Thomas. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, George lets it go from deep. That one misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Thomas. Watson finds Gibson. And the NBA embracing the global audience, GA. Preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing. But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Gibson setting the pick for Johnson. Pass to Brewer. Now here's Watson, guarded by Ford. Watson kicks to Brewer. Here's Gibson. The shot missing. Granger with the defensive effort. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Friday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Some changes for Indiana. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for George. Dunleavy comes in for Rush. And it's Collison in for TJ Ford. And a change for the Bulls. Korver's checked in. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Hibbert. To the inside. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 6th rebound on the night. And the pass to Brewer. Kicks it to Gibson. Now here's Thomas. Looking for Korver. He gets it there. Johnson with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. And there's Korver on the assist by Johnson.
And you gotta love that mid-range shot of Korver. Knows how to get the space he needs to let that one fly from that area.
Here's Dunleavy. Hansbrough dishes to Granger. And he gets the bucket. Granger's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Korver. Beyond the arc. Craps in the tray.
And this is Korver's shot. Continues to knock down that tray ball. He's as consistent as it gets from here.
Here's Collison. Scores after the quick crossover.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Passes it to Thomas. And stolen by Hibbert. Now Dunleavy. And Indiana, another 3.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Collison against Korver. Pass to Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
3 points.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
No one covered. 21 points for Danny Granger.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball, get out of the way, and let him play.
Back to Korver. Pass to Gibson. He kicks to Thomas. Well, Greg, I know we're still early in this decade, but which franchise do you think is best positioned to own the 2010s?
Obviously, Miami comes to mind first. I mean, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron are all still in their 20s. In the West, OKC has a really strong core in Durant, Harden, and Westbrook.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Bulls with some changes. Ashik comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Scalabrine in for Kyle Korver. Pacers on defense. Brewer finds Johnson. Here's Scalabrine. There's the lob to the hoop. Ashik against Granger. Over to the wing. Here's Scalabrine. Another one falls for Chicago. Indiana's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Dunleavy the pass to Granger. Collison against Johnson. Dunleavy for three. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Hansbrough. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season in all. 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnovers as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job now.
The first one falls, so an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jeff Foster's checked in for Hibbert. Paul George comes in for Danny Granger. Rush is checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Ford in for Darren Collison. The Bulls also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Usher. And it's Korver in for Scalabrine. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Gibson. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I think this is where Gibson is most effective. A solid interior scorer with a really nice shooting touch.
Outside, George. And Rush kicks to George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second-chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second-chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rose.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And here is Gibson after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Over Hansbrough. No good from Gibson.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Rush the pass to Foster. On the wing, George. Lets it go with a 3. And it's George again missing. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Korver for 3. The rebound by Hansbrough. Gibson against Ford. And he banks in the layup. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brewer. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.